Thank you, Zina. Thank you, Jacques. Jacques, I think I'll start with the obvious ones. I mean, we know Duane's struggling with a bit of knee, and we know Frans Steyn's got his hamstring problem. We know of Kobus's Reinach's injury, and we know of Johan Goosen's injury. But two of the guys are in the squad and two are not in the squad. We just clear that up for us. I mean, there's so much speculation around why guys are in the squad and not in the squad. So you just clear that up for us around those injured players.
Okay, so Duane and Frans got injured while playing for their clubs, which the other two also have, but they, Johan obviously have got an injury. Let's start with Johan. Okay, so he got an injury a while back, and obviously he's somebody that we are looking at maybe to cover as a fly-off, but he's a guy that we've never worked with before. So we just thought it a great opportunity, seeing that our camp is in Pretoria, that we get him in this the time that we've been here, the 3 weeks or that we've been here, to pull him into the alignment camps, aligning with us. But now while we in camp, so that he can actually see how we operate, how we work, how information gets distributed. So that was the thinking about including Johan with us for this 3 weeks. But when we move on from here and we go into the test matches to Bloemfontein and to Cape Town and playing against New Zealand, he will stay with the Bulls and finish his rehab with the Bulls, and he'll probably then will start the URC competition next year, playing a couple of games for the Bulls, because currently I think the URC is scheduled to start when the last game of the Rugby Championship. It might be made a week early, I'm not 100% sure. And then he might, if everything goes well, he's medically fit. Sorry, somebody's microphone is on. So okay, then obviously, if everything goes well and his performance is good, he can actually join us on the end of year tour if everything goes well and he's playing good rugby.
Nathan?
I can clear up. Okay, so listen, let me clear up. So that's Johan. Duane and Frans got injured while playing for their clubs, and obviously, so Duane will continue. He will go for, if he's going for a procedure now, he will go for a procedure. And obviously, Frans, I think, has done a hamstring, so he's under rehabilitation with a club. So Frans, we had a good conversation with him. He's one of our pony players. He's a player that we will probably pull into the squad during this year. But we had an open conversation between us and listen, do your rehab, make sure that you're 100% right, make sure you are in good physical conditioning. When we pick up an injury, we will pull you into the squad as ASAP. But if finished, don't be hasty with your injury. He understands how we see the plan going forward with him, and he understands how we think. So Frans, the moment he's ready to go and he's good to go and he's in a good and he's medically fit and there's an opportunity for us to pull him in, we will pull him in. Duane, I think Duane's going for a procedure during this week, and then he will, I think he's got clearance from his club to do his rehabilitation in South Africa, and then obviously he will go through his rehab, through the procedure, through the rehab, and once he's cleared then by his club, we can pull him into our squad. And then the other one, it's Johan. The other one is Kobus Reinach. Obviously had an injury a while back. He came for operation in South Africa, and again there the club, he asked the club if it's fine with him if he does his rehab in South Africa. They agreed to that. So he's currently doing his rehab in South Africa, but same as with Duane, he needs to get clearance from his club. After his rehab is completed, he has to fly back to Montpellier. Their medical doctors have to check him out, and once they clear him, then we can pull him into our environment. I hope that that's a mouthful, but I hope there's now clarity in terms of why certain injured guys are with us. short answer, their clubs gave permission to that, and they're doing their rehab in South Africa. And then some of the guys got injured now in the last part of the season while they're still with their club, so they haven't had any procedures done on them. And so they need to go through the whole process. And once the club then releases them medically, we can pull them into our squad. And Frans Steyn, we had a nice conversation. He knows where he stands with us. And like I say, he's going to do his rehab. And once we need him, we will just pull him up if he's in good shape and he keeps himself fit and stuff like that. Yes.